the GT Sport League for F458. We're at St. Croix tonight. I'm joined in a booth by my fellow North American, Drebe. How are you doing tonight, sir?
Same as always, doing really good. Good to be here.
That's good to hear. Before we go any further with the stream, I need to change the banner at the bottom that says Brands Hatch still. It's all good. Whoops. Saint Croix. Oh, nice. It actually popped up. The Grand Prix at St. Croix. Alright, there we go. So, after the first 2 rounds last week, and the bit of confusion that we're still waiting for our 52-lap race there, Simo, we have Zebra with 2 second-place finishes last week, leading the points with 20. Mr. Grumpy's in second with 16. Frome, who won the first heat last week, has 15 points. Ponage is in fourth with 14, and he won the second heat last week. You got Mosquito in fifth with 12. Jack only finished one of the races last week, but got 7 points. He's in sixth. Simo is in seventh with 5. Blue Jean in 8th with 2, who's not racing tonight. Went to attend a family matter, so hope everything is okay out there for Blue Jean. Cablo's in 9th with 1 point. Juho also 1 point tied with him, and Jamie, who I don't know, has 0 points, but he should have at least 15 for all his style points on the spins last week. I couldn't think of a Ferrari joke for tonight, so we're gonna go jokeless.
You know what? It's probably better that way. There's a lot of misery on their side, so yeah, can't beat a dead horse.
Well, you can. It's just not fun sometimes. So apparently, in spectator mode,
the horse.
Yes, yeah, I got it.
Oh, okay. All right.
You could beat a prancing horse. You can't beat a dead horse. What do you call it? When somebody goes into the garage, the camera stays there, and when you go to switch to somebody on track, there's no camera that goes anywhere. It just stays on the infield. I got to keep exiting.
It's not. Yeah.
Oh, look, Jack just hit Simo off right when I got into the thing. It's only practice, and Jack is out there. And it says you're on hard tires on the track, right?
Wow.
Oh, now Trey's out of the race.
What if it's not on share? Because I don't think Grumpy can hear me.
What do you mean?
Yes, if I was on comms.
Oh.
Let me check. Let me double check that.
No, I think he asked if you're on comms because you popped in onto the track.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, but you're not on the track anymore.
If I'm on track, you better watch your bumper. So I have an issue as well, spectator-wise.
Yeah, you have to hit exit and then hit spectate again. It'll bring it back on. But it should be.
I have cars. It's hard to describe. I have cars all over the track, but they're not actually on the track. Like Yeah, it's hard to describe. Simo's at like
In the garage.
No, he's actually outside of it by like the tents on the infield.
Oh, that's what I have with Blue Mosquito.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jamie.
I'm not sure if he's getting a hot dog or something. I don't really know.
I don't know. You gotta eat up, get your energy for the race. Because, we're demanding that 52-lapper.
I have to say, careful what you wish for, man, because that 52 lap is going to come, and you're going to be dreading it.
Actually, I'm going to talk to the guys and see if when I do my 24-hour stream if they'll do the 52 lapper then.
That's a good idea. That should kill about 4 hours of it.
That should only be about 2 hours. Come on. Actually, be an hour and a half because it would just be 13 more laps than they did last week.
Yeah. I think I'm good to go.
All right. It is 8:05.
All right.
And Simo has turned qualifying on, it looks like. I think the spectator issue will be fine once they start racing because nobody will be in the garage.
Yeah, true. I actually have Fraggle Paul on the track now. Looking mighty quick.
Yep, I'm on board with Fraggle as well. I'm gonna find the link and share it everywhere.
What a nice livery on that car, I have to be honest.
It's got a little floral pattern going there in the hood. It looks really nice.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like an anime tribute. It's hard to tell, he's going so fast.
Yeah. It might be. I don't see like any character on it, but it looks like it would be a background for something anime.
Yeah. Familiar colors though, I did notice that Fraggle does like his purples and pinks.
Well, it is breast cancer month, so.
That's true. Respect that.
Alright, there's the link. Now let's share it.
He's going awfully quick for a warm-up lap. It seems like it's more than that.
I don't know.
I think this is an outlap.
It says outlap on top.
Oh yeah, it does too.
But they were told because it's such a long lap here, they have to hurry on their outlap to get their lap in before the 5 minutes runs out. So.
Yeah, that's true. They've got time for one flyer, really. We should count this one as well, then.
His banker.
Yeah. 33.5 on my banker.
Calm down, AMK.
Alright, so Fraggle just crossed the line to start his flying lap. That's going to be an important one. Can't make any mistakes. Froome and Jack as well, close proximity. They're starting their laps in second and third.
Boy, let's hope Jack doesn't push Froome off the track again this week in qualifying like he did last week.
It's been really tidy from Paul, actually. He's really on it. Clean lines. It was a great first sector as well.
Yeah, to be fair, his outlap there was only like 3 seconds off the best lap when they were doing practice, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Looking like the man to beat.
Yes.
Yeah, Froome as well, coming across the bridge section.
Look how much tire he has, or Fraggle has, just doing this one lap.
Yeah, I mean, he was really pushing it there, but everything's holding out really well.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't seem like he's taking the best out of those tires yet. These are the final few corners for Fraggle Ball. And we'll see what benchmark time he sets. Heading towards the line, he sets a 210. Wow, a 210.2. 210.2. Solid lap.
Let's see what Froome does.
And we have From approaching start finish. Wow, he sets a 208.2.
That's funny. It's the same exact lap he set in practice. 208, 251.
No, he's hitting his marks then. Frego Paul, I just came off him a little bit there. I don't know. He had a scruffy end of the lap, but looked like he was really pushing.
Oh, shit.
Oh, constant. What? Mosquito and Jack, it looks like. There's more contact.
And there goes Jamie
Jack,
for his first of many today.
Well, fingers crossed for Jamie. Jack seems to be a lightning rod for instance. You know, that I don't know what happened there. Didn't catch you. Also, Monk's. Oh, his Monk. It's pretty funny, actually. But while we were talking there, actually, Polish Sound, he sneaked up to third place.
Jack and Grumpy were having a little banter with each other there.
Yeah, actually, Polish Sound had a really good lap. 209.2.
Yeah, Jamie, I'm still waiting for that 52 lappers. And yes, the comments are broken again. I just realized that, and I had to open up the YouTuber on my thing. Yep, that's Jamie. Red Bull logo on a Ferrari with his Jeff Gordon, who drives a Chevy thing on the hood.
Yeah, similar to Manny struggled in the last race. He's actually up to second as well, so things are looking up for him. Good grid.
And now we'll be in the dark as usual for this, which will be a 15-lap race. I got this one correct. 15 tonight. Even in fish.
The revs are climbing. I think we're close to the start.
Yep. Oh yeah, I can actually see the lights today.
Yeah. Simo actually got by into first place there on the outside. Really nice move.
Simo pull to the early lead. Froome in second. Blue in third under attack from Ponage.
Yeah, the outside led into the inside line as well, so he covered it off very well. Froome has a great slipstream. Pylon is tumbling on the track.
That might have been done on purpose because they know Cabo hates when people hit the pylons.
Cabo car is a one, dude. It is a bit of a pylon itself. I just hope he doesn't get punked. This long radius right-hander as well. It's an absolute killer on the tires.
Oh, little contact in back there. 3 wide, Fraggle, Grumpy, and Jack.
And Froome just took the lead. Power move.
Of course he would take the lead just because I went to the 3 wide battle. It happens to me every time I stream lately. Oh, Jack will get 6.
You got good field coverage. Mosquito's actually hanging on really well in third. So if these two guys up front get a little dicey, a little dodgy, it's going to benefit them.
It's also good to see this week that, as we check out the battle for the lead here, Froome's already in.
Froome's good.
But, what was I going to say?
Jack is pitted as well. We have Jack, Grumpy, Froome in the pits.
Oh, Blue Mosquito's got a 6-second penalty.
Wow. I haven't seen one on I. That's pretty hefty. Nice move by Ponage on the inside. Don't know if he can hold it. It's a really tight corner.
Cablo looking for a piece of third place.
Yeah.
And second.
Probably got them both, actually. We've safe on the outside.
Todd was on a mission. Oh, a little too deep there.
On the third well, but it did cost him a lot of time to do Mosquito. Jamie's had an off, actually. That's what that yellow flag is for.
It's hard as Sam surprised.
I'm trying to figure out where Mosquito got that penalty.
They weren't
even getting that man.
It was a fast right-hander that looked like, I don't know how much he cut it, but I saw him cut it a bit, and they gave it to him.
Well, what was he ball riding? But all that squabbling allowed Simo to pull out the lead, quite a hefty lead, almost 3 seconds.
And Ponage is under attack from the defending series champion.
You wonder too if Simo and Mosquito might do some team tactics. Mosquito might hold up the pack behind him.
Yeah.
But he seems like he's got the legs to keep Ponage at bay.
And
Simo's pitting.
So it's Mosquito and Ponage and everybody.
The top 6 are pitting, and that's a lap after we had Foam, Jack, and Grumpy come in.
Let's
Interesting tactics here.
see where Foam comes out.
Foam's already in first. Wow. The undercut is pretty powerful here because he's emerged with a larger lead than what he had when he pitted.
Yes, it's creeping up toward 4 seconds right now. Well, everyone gets up to speed again.
And you gotta imagine too, his tires will be warm, so he'll be able to keep pushing, and these guys will take a few corners to get up to speed.
Yep.
That worked out really well. Tire wear doesn't seem too bad here as well, it's just really the long radius corners.
Yeah. Ooh, Simo clipped the inside wall a bit there.
So Frega Paul, he made some moves, he's up to third. He was 6th when he did it, I believe.
That's because he only took 3/4 of a tank of fuel.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that's a gamble you can make in these endurance races.
Yep.
Or semi-endurance, this is 15 left. On the outside, wow.
Ooh.
Wall.
A little ambitious there.
But now Mosquito and Simo in formation, and this is tough for Paul to make a move here.
The Lego teammates.
Ooh, Mr. Grumpy went wide, this allowed Jack Tyler to get a good run on him. On the farthest part of the track, nice move.
Oh, Simo goes wide and gives up both positions.
Oh, Freckle Paul's off. Maintains third though. I don't know if he's going to contact there that sent him out wide. Grumpy and Tyler back at it again. Oh. Just pulled out there, made an aggressive move. Car was a little bit loose.
Wow. A lot of paint missing from the back of Grumpy's car. I couldn't imagine where that came from.
These guys have been leaning on each other, but it's a really good race. Grumpy down the inside. We overshot it. Saw Jack back there.
Should have a better exit on the outside there, though. Jack, 6.7 second penalty.
These dudes were not impressed. Ooh, bit of contact. It sent Grumpy in the grass.
That was weird. It like half ghosted, half didn't.
Yeah, it seemed like they touched nonetheless. So it's allowed Jack to stretch the gap out a bit. Oh, we have a really nice battle from 2nd all the way to 6th. Covered by blanket. Actually, battles everywhere you look except for From.
That's what happened last week too. From ran away with the first race by what, 15 seconds, I think?
Yeah. Then it didn't go so well. Didn't go so well in the second race, but if you put it all together today, it looks like the man to beat.
And Blue Mosquito maintained second place while getting that penalty down to 1.3 seconds, so that will bleed out eventually, and he won't have lost much from it.
Yeah. He's got 10 laps to go. Yeah, 10 laps. Oh, Fragapal's off. Spun it.
Oh.
Put the left rear into the gravel and sent the car in a 360. That's a shame. He's just gone from 3rd all the way down to 7th. Now that, I don't know if that's commentator's curse, but it's really allowed the field to spread out a bit.
Simo, since he gave up second place, it doesn't seem like he has the power to keep up with the two guys in front of him.
Yeah, I mean, imagine Ponish we're getting just a slight slipstream off the Blue Mosquito. It's allowing him to maintain that gap. Oh, Simo went one.
Yep, Cablo will have a run now.
Solid drive by Cablo so far.
For sure.
Very racy. Well, actually, I'm starting to notice there's quite a lot of marbles on the track. There may be tires may be struggling around here.
Yeah, the tires look like they only could go about 7 laps at most by gauging the tire wear they have right now. Oh, Cablo into the wall.
Almost a tougher wall as well. Well, if he's listening, he's got about a 10-second lead or 7-second lead.
Fraggle looks like he's on a mission, hunting Juho down.
Wouldn't want to throw that away. 7-second lead's pretty handy. So, yeah, Mosquito's actually cleared of his penalties now. He's good to go, as you'd mentioned.
Ooh, a little contact between Fraggle and Juho. Nothing major, though.
Juho is he's definitely a veteran in the league. He's tough to get by. He's a racer through and through.
And to my knowledge, I believe he is the only one using no assist whatsoever.
Yeah, gotta respect that.
He uses no assist whatsoever and spins less than Jamie.
Yeah, Jamie's definitely pushing it. He's pushing the boundaries for sure. Grumpy and Jack Tyler are now back in close proximity.
Jack still got 4.5 seconds of penalties.
Yeah, this race is gonna be pretty close for him. He's not really losing it either. It's just kind of staying a couple tenths into that.
Uh, 10 drivers tonight, gaming element.
You know, it's actually surprising me. These guys seem very evenly matched. The 2nd to 5th battle, not really winning or losing on each other.
Yeah. Also, I noticed, everyone was grouped up at the beginning, but then after the pit stops came, ooh, Ponage losing the back end coming off that corner. Yeah, after the pit stops, everybody spread out.
Yeah, I mean, if he had Fraggle up in 3rd still, that would be a bit tighter, but Apart from that, you're right. It just hasn't. These guys are very evenly matched today. It's good to see that. It's a pretty long round here, so these guys are hitting their marks.
Oh, Fraggle off into the gravel.
I think Freckles' tires may be giving up.
Oh yeah.
He'd been pushing in the car. You could tell it was a little bit loose, like a bucking Bronco. But yeah, the tires might be giving up at this point. I think Frome's in. Yes, he is. Once again, Frome is in. Cornerstown's in, and Coblo as well.
See, I was gonna say earlier around lap 8 would be the pit stops that would get him to the end. So let's see if lap 7 works for him.
But we did see, don't forget too, we did see Frome was the first hit in the first round of pit stop, so this might be a strategic call from him. I think he's banking on the clear air, because he doesn't have it unfortunately from this pit stop. He's got Juho in front of him.
Yeah, with those fresh tires, he should make quick work with them.
That's true, but you know, sometimes it's easier said than done. Juho's not an easy guy to pass.
I mean, we did see in the FP race somebody decide defending with 20 lap old tires and causing an accident last night. So
it's a racing business sometimes. I believe Coblo actually just passed Bonage.
Jewel lost the back end a bit there. Frome's on the inside. Looking to make it stick. Ooh, little contact. And Frome's back into third.
Also, while you're reporting that battle, we may have had some team orders. I saw Simo get by rather easily on Blue Mosquito, but it makes sense since your teammates and he's got fresher tires.
Yep. And he's got to get as big a gap as he can on Frome for when he makes his final pit stop.
Exactly. And we strike a ball in the back of Jack Tyler now.
Oh, shades of Blue Moon from last season.
Oh, Jack's off. Jack's off into the wall. Paul's off as well. They both went off. Synchronized.
Grumpy will get by Jack. Coblo will get by Jack as well. I love how his penalty didn't come down.
There, that was... Yeah, he's having some issues there. His penalty is going to be touch and go at the end. Oh, four-way battle. Bonage down on the wall.
Jack making contact again.
And Fraggle Paul's coming in. Oh, Jack tried to come in there and he actually hit Bonage down. So as Bonage Sound was trying to catch some slipstream off of Grumpy, he was struck by Jack, who was coming into the pits. Grumpy with a huge slide turn around.
Oh, Grumpy and Ponage make contact. Grumpy's tires are completely dead, it looks like, by the meters.
Frome is right on behind Blue Mosquito now. Blue Mosquito is yet to pit, but again, we might see the team orders here. He might try to hold up Frome for Simo. And he's too close.
Yeah.
Won't matter anyway.
That move's pretty much done.
Yeah. He's making it difficult though. That's a nice move on the outside by Frome.
And Blue is one of the best defenders we have in PSGL too, so.
Yeah, very hard but fair. Now that means, we'll be coming in this lap or next.
Yeah, I just come in this lap just so you don't lose too much time.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. We have to consider you might lose time to Pablo or Bonage Town.
Actually, he might go in next lap. Blue needs to pit this lap. He's got no left tire remaining on that meter.
Yeah, very admirable job from Mosquito though. Blue Mosquito, he's done very well on those old tires. Jamie is just come out of the pits.
Jack still has penalties.
Simo stays out. Simo stays out for another lap, but Froome has now caught him quite rapidly.
Blues in. As predicted. Grumpy should be in this lap too.
Juho spun out. Coming up over the crest of the second last corner.
And Grumpy's in.
As we mentioned, Juho had stayed out, and he does have to come in now.
Yep, he's in. Fraggle and Jack still battling.
It's quite a nice stop from Grumpy's crew. Reminds me a bit of Williams, you know, it's not too good on track sometimes, but the pit crew remains focused. It was a great stop by those guys. Ooh, Froome with a nice move on the inside on the hairpin. He's used those fresh tires well, got the traction out, job done.
And it's a 13-second gap back to third place as well, which is filled by Cablo. A nice run for Cablo tonight.
Very good. Kind of Froome has that clear air. You imagine he's going to try and bring it back there and try to preserve the tires until the end.
Fraggle's all over Jack. Oh, Fraggle's in a wall again. So, you know, there was banter all week between the guys that Fraggle said he could come back, and they were joking they didn't want him back because he was so dominant. It looks like there's a low learning curve for him with this car.
Yeah, definitely a bit of rust there. He's not looking dominant at all today, but still early days for him.
Simo's in.
Now, you imagine Simo will emerge behind Collins and Cablo, but he will have fresh tires.
Yes.
He's actually going to come up on his teammate. No, close call.
I hate how they do that on this game where it doesn't register to pass until he's out.
Oh no, actually Mosquito did make that move, so he's now 5th. Simo's 5th with Mosquito in 4th. So there's no team orders there. Those guys are really racing. Getting close proximity all race. As it stands now, Cablo is looking good in second. Barstown isn't making too much gains on him, but walk and change, we still have 5 laps to go.
And Blue and Simo on fresh tires, they can work together with the draft and catch second and third. Plenty of time.
That's a very good point. Yeah, very good point. And if Cablo and Punish want to race together, that's just gonna help.
There goes Simo.
Oh, jeez.
Same exact spot he spun in last time we put the camera on him.
Absolute disaster for him. That's a shame.
Sorry, Simo. I'm sure I'll get a message about that later.
Yeah, I think anytime I make predictions, I seem to go pretty pear-shaped in a hurry. You should stop.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. Every time I put the camera on Simo, he spins.
Actually, Jeff Kelly's about to clear his penalties, so yeah.
No, it took him 9 laps.
I was gonna say, yeah. Oh no, Fraggle spun again. He's having troubles in that hairpin.
His troubles in F1 have carried over to GT Sport.
Well, you know, confidence is a big thing in racing, you know, and if it rattles in any way, it could affect your performance on track. Punishdown penalty, actually, big penalty. About 4 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Cobble had pitted also while we were...
Ah, I was gonna say, how
So
did he get
that's
down
what
the
got him.
fourth?
Yeah. Not bad though, I mean, he's got fresh tires now. Pretty empty gas tank, so he can attack Mosquito, he can definitely catch him. I think he actually has less fuel on board, so a light car. Let's see what he does with it. This might actually be a problem for Ponish as well. Because Mosquito, I believe, is only 3.4 seconds behind.
No.
You see the split there, is that? Or is he 5 seconds behind?
The bottom split is the one from the car behind.
Okay, so he has about 2 seconds to catch up.
From, once again, to 15-second lead. And Jamie just gets out of the way.
Yeah.
Great minds think
Very
alike.
well done. So actually, I will say the one thing about Fraggle Paul is he seems to be quick. It's just not, the consistency isn't there.
Cablo has just caught Blue Mosquito by a full second in like the last 3 corners.
Yeah, I don't. I see Jamie in the screenshot. I don't think there was any contact there. I think
No.
he was getting away that incident. May have gone off. Or outbraked himself. I'm sure he's also feeling the pressure as well. Now that he's got Cobbler really close. He's with that driver behind, you start driving a bit differently.
Oh. And Grumpy's off.
Now Juho through now. Juho up to 8th place.
I was just gonna say, it's not very often we see Grumpy struggle in any racing game. And like switch the camera to him just as he goes off the track.
Yeah, it's been a really rough race for him tonight. But he can redeem himself in the next one.
Yeah. I mean, if he stays where he is, he should be starting first or second. So.
Don't forget too, actually, it's worth mentioning, you know, there were some guys that struggled in the Brands Hatch race, and then before you knew it, they were the ones up front.
So maybe the guys in back here just testing out track limitations, so when they start up front in the next race, they know what they could and can't do.
Yeah. And the reverse grid definitely helps to maybe a bit of strategy. Gap has actually steadied a bit here with Pablo and Mosquito. So they've been a little off there for Mosquito, but now he's found his way again.
Opponent almost got his penalty evaporated.
Actually, I was going to say, I think Mosquito's closer to the corners now, but I do think Bonnie's trying to get rid of that penalty. They don't want to take any chances. That gap is no longer 5 seconds.
Grumpy's in the pit.
This is actually going to get interesting here for second to fourth. Coblo and Mosquito, they're pretty much nose to tail. They seem to be catching damage. And Coblo has a freshest tire lit of all three of them, so he's definitely a driver to watch out for.
And Blue Mosquito doesn't have Simo to help him with, you know, keeping people behind now, so.
Yeah, he lost his wingman there. I don't know if someone considers himself a wingman, but they definitely could have used some team strategy here. Gobble's just gotta go for it, that's it. Doesn't really, oh, that's a great exit actually. Gobble's all over him now.
Yeah.
Heading off to the corner. Down the hill. Looking to the right-hander. Oh, they're on ponage as well. So now we have a proper three-way battle. I think Ponage's tires have actually gone off. And he is the worst one out of these three.
Yep.
Mosquito with a move. Straight forward down the inside. Great move. Oh, I think he had a nudge there.
That's what Cobble's hoping for right now. A little mistake with them two side by side. He could get both positions while trying.
Exactly. He did one stone.
Cobble on the third.
Cobble's actually passed him. They just passed him on the street. They actually had the corner. Use that grip he has. It's actually worth noting their ponage. Oh, goes in deep. Worth noting though, the tires, I mean, once they fall off, they really, really fall off. Base is gone. Nowhere to hide.
Imagine the F1 cars here in real life. That bridge would definitely be a DRS section.
Yeah. I think Ponage was fine though for the gap between him and Simo, although Simo does have very fast tires. I mean, Ponage is just struggling to keep it on track at this point.
Yeah, I don't think Simo will get 6 seconds one lap. Unless Ponage goes off.
Yeah. Never know though. Also gotta remember, I think Simo can now see all the time in the corner as he comes around, so you got that carrot dangling. Might try to push. Try to Paul to move on Jack. Or bang him now.
Frome has started the last lap.
Jack returns the favor on the inside.
Oh, he pushed him
He's
up.
pushed Freckle Paul wide this time.
For the love of God, Jack, just once, can I catch a stream with you passing someone cleanly?
I will say though, Fraggle Paul, that's been might have to rename that corner after him. It's been a really tough one for him. It's bit him a few times.
That's true. But every time Jack and Fraggle are near each other, there's contact.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence. It's hard to disagree.
I believe so, Fish. Jack is the Kevin Magnussen of PSGL. No, he's more like the Maldonado.
Coblo, though, this is definitely the best battle on track. It's one to watch.
I wish there were better camera angles so I could see, like, from his nose this battle or something, but... It's in a slipstream on the bridge. It's the best place to be.
Mosquito covers off the inside, though, just in case there may be a dive bomb attempt. Now Coblo can use that traction. Choose a good exit from Mosquito.
Actually, to be fair, more accurate would be Perez at Singapore is what he is.
Freckle Paul's caught up though. He's actually made a move. Jack's on the wall. Oh,
Can imagine why.
favor a little bit there.
You go, Fraggle. Teach him his boss. So go board with Frome as he comes through the final corner. And he will win back-to-back opening races in the first 2 rounds.
Oh, hang on. I think I found out why Ponachan has actually been struggling. He's almost out of field, so now Simo's right on him with 3 corners to go. Oh no, Ponachan's off.
Mosquito off the final corner will hold off Cablo for second.
I think that's enough. That's all he needs to keep Simo at bay. Yep.
Ponich will barely hang on the fourth.
He ran out of field coming across the line. Maybe a miscalculation in the team there. Jack Tyler's almost out of field, which has allowed Gio right. Yeah, it's allowed Gio to catch up right behind him. Is Gio going to make a move in the last corner?
Low payback from earlier.
He tried it though. He did try it. I think Jack's got just enough in the tank. That's Jack 8th and Gio 9th.
And Jamie, who said in the chat he's letting the computer drive the car for him. Oh, geez. Maybe that wasn't the computer.
Yeah. That was the computer. I would fire them promptly.
It's funny, even it says he's on lap 14 too. Instead of saying 15 like it does in F1.
Yeah. He was a bit of a gentleman though, he left from by without hassle, and other drivers always hit the wall again.
He has no left tire remaining.
Absolutely gone, that left, yeah, the left rear is absolutely finished.
It's okay, Jamie, we'll wait for you.
Unfortunately, that time limit's going to go out and he's not going to make it. Yeah, that's it for Jamie.
Yeah. Well, he wasn't in a points position anyway, so.
Yeah. It's always good to finish out and cross the line.
Okay, so Frome.
So, once again, Mika Hakkinen, Frome.
His second win in 3 rounds. Both his wins came in the longer of the 2 races. And now we will be doing an 8-lap race. And then maybe a 52. Who knows?
You're really ready for that, aren't you?
Well, we were last week. I was about to go get a soda and everything.
Yeah, I had the monster and everything, you know, all that junk.
Oh.
Nos.
Jamie wants to know what he can do to keep it out of the gravel. Turn the steering wheel in the opposite direction. I'm just teasing Jamie.
My best advice is to slam those brakes. He went off in high velocity there. Yeah, so this is the sprint race. This half.
Yeah. They just rounded up because, 7.5 is not a very good number. But,
So, who do you think this favors, though, from what we saw from the first race?
I don't know, actually. I think whoever pits last might have the best chance.
Yeah. That's going to be very interesting, actually. Cablo, I gotta say, Cablo was my driver of that race. I don't know about you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, very good showing for him.
Didn't he start like 8th or 9th?
He did, yeah. We didn't, to be fair, we didn't really follow his entire progression, but he definitely made his way through the field. He kept it clean, though. A lot of guys had a few issues, and he kept it on the track, kept on the black stuff.
Yeah, not many mistakes from Cablo in that race. He scraped the wall a few times, but that just scrubs a little speed off. Doesn't really do much.
It's funny. I think in Brands Hatch, I went on record as saying that race favors the Jack Tyler's of the league, and didn't work out too well for him. But with the shortened race, I would definitely keep my eye out for Simo and Paul. Seemed to have pretty good short run base, so we'll see.
And also now, we'll get to see what Froome has in traffic. He had a lot fresher tires earlier, so it was easy. But let's see how he is on even footing.
It's a very good point, because he did use the strategy to help him out, and he used the clean air to keep the tires in check. Didn't need to push. Had fuel in reserve. It was very well managed. But this is a different type of race. He's got to get going quick. Can't really wait. You can't really afford to lose out on chances and opportunities.
So, what would you think the best strategy would be? Pit lap 3 or pit lap 4?
Honestly, I would go down the middle. Just do a 4. But that, as we saw, the pitting really for Froome worked out quite well. But again, it wasn't clean air, so who knows? I think it'll depend really if you're in a bit of a dogfight.
That is also true.
Let's see who cracks first.
And it appears Blue Mosquito is on the mediums.
Actually, that would be a gamble and a half, but it might work out. You pit a bit later and just push at the end. Maybe for 4 laps, 3 laps.
Yeah, go mediums to supers.
Yeah. Some people out there on the softs, mediums, but super softs might be the way to go at the end. So I see that Jack Tyler and Jamie on track, it looks like. Everyone else is remaining in pits. Actually, Tonerstown is out now. It seems like the top runners seem pretty comfortable with the cars.
Oh, for sure.
It's good. The cars are dialed in, so we're expecting a good race.
So from an inside source, that is Cablo's best finish in any PSGL race he's ever done.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty big achievement for him. He looked like he could. He might want to go, a step higher, get second place, but we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody has anything for Froome once he gets that clean air again.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Froome does look like a guy to beat, but who knows, man? A bit of traffic changes things. I did like Tonerstown's pace as well. I mean, we saw he was pretty quick, but he was running out of fuel and tires at the end.
Yeah.
You get that calculation right, he might go up there too. Don't forget the success he had in Brands Hatch last race.
Yep, he did win the shorter race last week.
Yes. And then again, I know we said it before, but the shortened races, they do kind of favor certain drivers over another. And then you see with a guy like Froome, he's excelled at these long races.
I always had the theory when it came to races like this that, no jokes here, but the older people would have more focus for the longer races, and the younger guys would have the focus just for the short race.
There's definitely some truth to that, no doubt. Oh, and actually the final started.
Yep. 5 seconds, and we will be here for 8 laps. Although it should be 52.
Actually, there you go again. Careful what you wish for, man.
Actually, tonight would be 30 if they were doing it the way I read it on the other thing. Frag on pull. Oh, Jesus.
Actually, to back your point up, though, you know, you look at, even in real life, you look at Fernando Alonso, seems like he's well equipped for endurance racing now. He's a bit older, so maybe not that blazing fast pace, but he's got consistent pace.
It's all about knowing when to push and when not to. Green, green, green.
Nice start by Simo on the outside.
I'm going to go on board with Jack, because we know something's going to happen here.
Pretty tidy, though. It was 4 wide for a moment there, but they got through it very well. Paul emerges in the lead.
Oh, Ponage.
Daring move on the outside.
Jack pushing him through on the outside.
Made it. Actually made it on the outside.
Is this St. Croix or is this Talladega?
There's a lot of pack racing here. This is actually really intense. You can't. Oh, contact Jamie was good. Well, you know the cliche saying, man, you can't win a race on the first lap, but you can definitely lose it, and guys definitely kind of sort themselves out.
Yeah.
Ponage again on the outside. That's 2 outside. Oh, he's hit the wall. Bit of contact. Paul is very unforgiving.
Uh-oh. We made...
Oh, Jack Tyler.
I'll keep that thought to myself. I was going to say we might see Fraggle versus Jack Part 6, but no.
Yeah. Jack was actually he almost gave Ponage a taste of his own medicine. An outside move of his own. Oh, Ponage. Out of nowhere.
Look at a run Blue Mosquito got, but he's got 2 cars side by side in front of him.
This is the corner that Paul struggled at. Did hold it though, held it well.
Oh, Jack makes contact to Blue Mosquito, forcing his way into third.
Absolutely frantic stuff. 2 wide, 3 wide.
Oh, late block by Fraggle.
Roll quietly up and forward. I would say he's kept his nose clean, but it's actually destroyed along with his rear end itself. Ooh, contact turn 1.
Oh, 3 wide.
Only slipped on the second.
Froman to third. Froman's missing a lot of paint from his car already.
Yeah. Tyler is up to 2nd. Power moves. Come on, she's still back here.
Grumpy into 5th.
And yes, Simba's down to 8th there, John Jamie. Well, you might get what you wished for, Paul and John Tyler again, but this time it's for the lead.
Ooh. Grumpy and From teammates battling for 4th.
Oh, big contact.
And Blue Mosquito's off.
Blue Mosquito with heavy contact. Cost him a lot.
Oh, more contact between teammates.
Roman Grumpy. Rom maintains his line on the outside. It looked like they may have had slight contact. No giving though, these 2 teammates are really going at it. Grumpy on the inside, which is now led to the outside, and From maintains 3rd. Jack Tyler is now, wow. Jack Tyler's right on the back of Paul, and Paul goes defensive. Ooh, crossover from Jack.
We saw that, Fraggle. We saw that.
Jack seems to have a really, really good car in a straight line.
Yeah, he's had that since the
Sails it
Expos.
off in the turn one. He's off.
Was there contact?
I don't think there's any contact. I think Jack has missed his breaking point.
Throw him up into second.
Yeah. These passes made all day.
It's one of the only passes he's made all day.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to choose from.
Go back here to Cablo and Jamie.
Oh, actually, amongst all that chaos, I'm not sure what happened to Simo, but he's dropped right down to last place in 10th. So his bad day has gotten worse, unfortunately.
He's missing a lot of paint off his car, so there had to be contact with a car or another, or the wall or another car, should I say.
Yeah, it does actually look like he got shunted from behind there. He's got the right rear damage.
Frome's got a bit of company.
They put a turbo in Jack's car. He's got a really quick car. Oh, he's making a move.
I don't know, I think Jack ate some of those gummy bears. Probably had a juice box too.
This is breaking point again, though. All that hard work undone. And he loses out third to Mr. Grumpy. All this is just allowed Fragapol to escape, though.
Jack looks like he's driving angry because he's clearly missing braking points and he's going a lot faster in corners than other people.
Yeah, it's actually good points. Oh, actually, I think
Fraggle's in.
Paul came in, yeah, Fragapol came in.
Come on.
Saw a white car darting off there. Jack with the move on the inside, turn one. Now rages on into turn two. Property on the outside maintains second place. Power slide.
Actually, this 3-car battle is what's going to win from this race.
It's very true. I mean, we saw how dangerous Strom was in clear air, and he's got it now.
Wait, you got to think too. Fraggle's going for the undercut. He's got 3 cars battling side by side in front.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's strategy almost all it is out the window now. He's losing time.
I look, and
Jack Tyler,
his nemesis. Wouldn't be surprised to see a punt coming. It's not forced down.
You wonder. You wonder how easy Jack's gonna make it, and you know it's. How does it make it easy at all? Caught them at the worst time possible, because you know these guys are gonna come in anyway, but damage has been done already. I think Fragapol's backed off actually. Oh,
Blue with the good car control there to keep it under wraps.
Fraggle did he cut shot? I think Fragapol had an issue there, a slight hiccup in the engine. Going very slow.
And from pits. Everyone pits.
The top 5 fitting, top 6.
Juho stays out, it looks like.
Quick stop from Frome's team, he's out. Back in the lead.
Uh-oh. Frome comes out in front with the clean air.
Yeah, it's dangerous. As we had mentioned, Fragapol there, he did lose time, and you can see it on the track now. That's essentially what he lost behind that battle, so was a tough break for him. He does have the warm tires though. He's making inroads, but it's gonna be tough to pass him.
You know, to be fair, the end of the Expo season, Frome and Fraggle had some really good battles for, first and second.
Did, yeah. That's a very good point. Yeah, I hope these guys ruffle each other's feathers. That's what we want to see. Lumpy on Juho now. Coming off the bridge and into the hairpin. Tiny stuff.
Bloom Scale gonna follow.
That job done on the inside.
Oh. A little wall riding there.
Jack with an incident cost him a lot of momentum and allowed Grumpy by, so Grumpy into third.
Oof, almost pulled out to 1.5 seconds on Fraggle now too.
Yeah, he's got his tires up to temperature. I think for Fragapoli, as we mentioned, he did need that clear air to get that strategy to work, and he needed to get pressure on Frome, and it just didn't happen, unfortunately. It's funny though, I mean, Grumpy and Juan Father battle has been pretty tense, but it seems like when one passes the other, they don't pull away from each other.
Yeah, they're pretty even. Whoever got the slipstream has got the faster car, obviously.
Yeah, somewhat better.
Jack with a power move on the outside here.
Almost looks like he's about to bump him.
Frome's almost at a 3-second lead now, so we'll stay on the Grumpy battle here.
Move on Juho inside.
Jack's in the wall.
3-4. Oh. This is going to allow ownership and Juho. Jack's just adding to his stress levels today.
Yeah.
Actually, you'd mentioned earlier too, it did seem like Jack was driving a bit stressed.
Yeah.
Lines weren't clean, and he's definitely driving too deep. Moving inside. Very well held.
Ooh, Juho.
Juho as well, yeah, that's a tough place to pass. It's a kink. Oh no, Juho went wide.
Well, he missed his braking point because Jack ran to the back of him.
Yeah, maybe had a bit of assistance there.
Yeah, Jamie and Ace here.
Mosquito. They've now carried on that battle. That three-way battle's become a two-way battle.
Fraggle's pit again.
Tires seem to be going off.
Yeah, but Frome's gonna make it to the end. I think he's just trying to get the extra point for the fastest lap.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. So we're bringing up all points matter.
Yeah, but you're gonna. Oh, he did come back out on fourth. I was gonna say you give up all the points just to get one.
That's true, yeah, because I don't think that we could have caught him, but I don't know. I mean, we saw the tires fall off very, very badly for Punish down. No, I don't like to say drivers give up or anything, but I think Paul knew it was a really tough battle today with Frome. You're right, I think he's maybe going for the fastest lap.
Yeah, which is going to be hampered by side-by-side battle in front of him again.
Oh, big time, man. Grumpy's
Yep. Grumpy in a second.
But to your point, though, I think him losing second, it's not going to matter. I think he's going to have these guys anyway. Because he's got such fresher tires. I think he's just not looking at it like that.
He puts a blinker on to make the pass. That's great.
Very courteous driving in this league. Well, Jack with the four-ways on, too.
Oh, yeah, because he knows he's a hazard.
Yeah, I mean, look, the door was open.
Oh, Juho going for a picnic out on the grass.
The door was open.
Frome's about to take the white flag. One more lap to go.
What happened to Coblo, though? I mean, career best finish, and now he's in last. It's been a tough second race for him.
His car didn't react well in the dirty area, I don't believe.
Nah. Maybe some contact, too. May have bent something in the car. It's not handling too well.
And Fraggle into second. Pushes Grumpy a little wide.
Kicking up a bit of dirt on the exit as well. That allowed Mosquito to get by Grumpy as well, up into third.
So two races.
Kelly made a move on Zero, turn one.
Ooh. Blue holds on to it.
So we have Simo. Oh, actually, Coblo's pitting has some issues. But Simo's not caught up to Jamie, and that's a battle for 8th and 9th.
Oh, Blue! No!
Ooh.
Caught a bit of the curb, went into the grass a little bit, and around he went. Oh, and he's going to have his buddy Jack behind him.
Got a feel for Mosquito there. He's having a really good race.
Yeah. It was a good evening in general.
Yeah, it was. That's unfortunate. He's actually under threat from Juho now. Juho has fresher tires.
Juho also has no fuel.
Yeah, that's true. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the run up to the line.
Alright, here it is. From off the final corner for the weekend sweep here at St. Croix. And he'll take a pretty big lead in the point standings, I'd assume, with 3 wins in 4 races. Congratulations, From.
Well driven that.
For sure. Fraggle off the final corner. He will get a 2nd place in his first week back with the league. Grumpy will get 3rd. Another solid run from Grumpy. Tonage. Blue.
4th.
Blue gets 5th. Jack 6th. Juho 7th. Simon 8th with no fuel.
Oh, Simon's out of fuel. Is he going to lose his position at Jamie?
No.
No, he's close enough.
What a tease.
Yes. Barely. That was a tough day at the office for Simo. Now Coblo, he has plenty of time. He's going to round out the finishers in 10th. You know, Firm will be happy with that. It's just everything was managed very well. Just enough fuel, just enough tires to make it. He'll be happy with that. Five positions gained.
Yep. In the chat, Jamie's excited that he finished a race on the lead lap with people behind him. Congratulations, Jamie.
Yeah, I gotta tip your hat to Jamie.
Alright. And
Zach Tyler.
that is all the racing we have for you tonight. Sadly, no 52 lap race again. These guys like teasing me. But
Big disappointment.
two very good races tonight. Had a three-way battle for second, and both of them toward the end, and a lot of close racing. But let me just scroll on over here to see what next week's race is. We are at Nürburgring next week, which will be a 10-lap and a 20-lap race. So
That's a great circuit. Looking forward to that one.
Yeah, same here. But that'll be it for tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. We will be live again next Wednesday with more GT Sport action. If you want more PSGL action in general, tomorrow night we have F7 on Leon Bentley's channel. And my next telecast will be Sunday at 8 p.m. with the F4 PSGL League. Hope to see everybody there. Have a good week and be safe. All right.